Hi there. Terribly sorry for my unkempt appearance, but literally since I woke up this morning I have been working on this experiment. This is going to be the final phase of my last experiment, which was testing to see if certain nootropics could increase my IQ. Primeracetam, DMAE capsules, and I was also using beta brainwave entrainment. Anyway, so this morning I got up and took a lot of primeracetam, more than usual, probably somewhere around 400 or 500 milligrams. One DMAE capsule. DMAE is an acetylcholine precursor, so I had that going for me. I've learned over the course of the past couple of months that primeracetam works synergistically with other brain boosting supplements and herbs, so I also brewed some tea so I could get some caffeine in my system. So caffeine, the pram, and DMAE, and then I plugged my earbuds in and started listening to beta brainwave, and I felt it, man. My brain was wide open. Anyway, moral of the story, I took a whole bunch of IQ tests, all the ones I took before and a couple of new ones. I scored significantly higher than the last time, which was higher than the time of the first time on all the tests, the old ones and the new ones. After about 3 hours, I started getting a little fatigued, and I actually took one and bombed it. I ended up scoring only average on that. After calculating all the tests, my average score was tremendously high, actually. My average score the first time I took them was like 136. The last time, the average score was like 139. This time my average score was over 150, but I didn't include the one I bombed because I thought that the scoring mechanism on that might be a little flawed, since I scored an 86%, and somehow it doesn't compute with me that average IQ would be in the 86%. However, even with the bomb score, my average score was 145, and then I took the highest and the lowest out, and my average score was still 145. All throughout high school, my IQ score was around 133 to 136, which means I've effectively increased my IQ about 10 points over the course of the past 3 months of using primeracetam and DMAE, and I haven't even been using it every day. In fact, I've been not using it for the past 3 weeks probably, until just last night and then this morning. So it appears that it has a time frame that it works best in, because after I started getting the mental fatigue, I tried to take one more and I couldn't even focus. I had to turn off the computer. So within that 3-hour period, I was really effective. My cognitive abilities were through the roof, and that's clearly shown in the test scores. I'd imagine that after the time period you could either re-up, or my suggestion would be to take a break and let your brain rest. But if you're a student or an executive working on an important project, we can see here that this could be very effective for you. 3 to 4 hours of incredible focus, memory, problem-solving skills. The cool part about it is that I've noticed permanent changes. Not that my brain always works as well as it did when I was under the influence of these nootropics, but I've noticed that when I'm not on them, even though it does take a little bit longer, my processing speed is slowed. I can visualize my problem solving, the problem that I'm looking at, a lot better, and kind of understand now how to access that higher cognitive level when I'm not on the nootropics. So I have to say this stuff works. I will be experimenting with others in the future. The next experiment phase will probably be on self-hypnosis or something like that. I haven't decided yet, but stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed. Take care.